Hello, um, my name is Annie, in case you don't know, and I have been recording some videos to try and bring you a little bit of hope and comfort through all these trying times we're all going through. And before I start, just a little reminder to subscribe and click on the little bell underneath. So whenever I post a video, you get told there is a new video for you to watch. Okay, so today I am going to just go through a little bit about what's going on. And we all know we are in tier 4 now, which is total lockdown for the UK again. I know a lot of you are struggling with it because we are once again feeling caged. But if you think in comparison to what the first lockdown was to this lockdown, is that on the first lockdown, we had no hope of getting better because there was nothing, no vaccine, nothing. And now we have got vaccine. We have got a couple of vaccines that are already being distributed in the UK and in a few other places. So we have that silver lining on the cloud. And yesterday, up to yesterday on the news, they've told we've got 1.5 million people vaccinated, and that was yesterday. So it's a lot of people. I know it's in all of the UK, probably is not that much. But when you think in the first lockdown, there was nothing to show us that this would actually have a result. But now we do. So let's stay positive. Let's put up with the staying indoors just a little bit longer. I know it can be difficult for some of you, but be patient. Be patient because it is coming. The result of this is coming. And we are going to get through this and we'll look back and realize how lucky we all were to survive such a difficult time. And remembering, like, we've just gone through the first week or the first 9 days of the new year, and we all thought, well, new year, everything's going to be solved, but not overnight. It's not going to be overnight. But considering it's only 9 days and we already got 1.5 million people vaccinated, I think we're still going forward. It doesn't matter if we move as slow as a snail, as long as we keep moving forward. Just think about that, okay? And this year, as it started, I must say that I was given a miracle. I was given such a wonderful present that I never thought ever that I would have. Okay, you're thinking, what is it? Well, let me tell you a little story. About 2.5 years ago, I had to move. My circumstances came up to a point in which I had no choice but move from where I was. And I had 2 weeks to find a place to live. I couldn't find a place where I could take my 2 little cats. I absolutely love them. And I had to part with them. That was the worst thing I've ever done. It was almost like giving one of my children away. It was extremely sad, extremely painful. And I longed for them every day. In the beginning, I cried for them every day. And I never ever stopped loving them and never ever stopped wishing to see them and wondering how they were, if they were happy and everything. I managed to find them a lovely home and these kind people took them in. But what it seems that one of them didn't really like to stay there. And he decided that he was going to find me. I didn't really think that would ever happen. And I kept dreaming of him all the time. And more in the last few months, I've been dreaming of them, especially this one. I kept dreaming of him a lot, up to the point in what I was having nightmares, because he would be upset, he would be sad, and I would wake up frustrated, not knowing if he was okay, if he was not okay, was that just a normal dream, or what was going on. Well, 2.5 years ago, I don't know how long it took for him to start his journey, but he walked 7.9 miles on the direction from where he was all the way to where my office is. Took him, I would say, at least 2 years to get there. And then he walked. He survived. He's always been a hunter. And last Sunday, I received a phone call from the vet hospital. And they said, "We've got your cat here." And I said, "Pardon? Well, do you have a cat with this name?" And I said, "Yes, I used to." And he said, "But he's not with me now." And he said, "Well, he's here, so come and collect him." I couldn't believe it. It was just like, am I dreaming again? It felt like I was having a dream. But I got in the car and I went all the way there. I was interviewed, and they asked me lots of questions, and I think to make sure that I was really who I said I was. And then they brought him in a cat carrier, and I cannot describe the emotion that I had when I saw him. And as soon as he saw me, he put his paw out of the carrier, just reaching out for me, as to say, "Mommy, there you are." And he started to purr so loudly, like I've never heard him do that before. And I brought him home, and he was so happy. I was so happy. And I can't believe it. He has gone through so much. I really wish he could talk and tell me everything he's gone through to get where he got. And he was a very lucky cat, because in the morning that he was found by some kind soul that realized that he looked lost and scared. So this person picked him up and took him to the hospital, to the vet hospital, so they could find me. So whoever you are, I am extremely grateful. Thank you so much. And the peace I have inside me, knowing that he's well, and all the dreams, all the nightmares, etc., stopped, totally stopped. And he follows me around the house now as if he's a dog. Wherever I am, he's got to be there. And sometimes I'm sitting here working, and he will sit next to me, and he will stare at me and purr so loud, just like, "I can't believe I'm with you again." And I am just so happy he's here, so that it's a miracle. But what have I learned from it, and what I'd like you to learn from it, is that if an animal can have such persistence to continue, to persevere, and never give up to get to where he wants to get, let's follow his example. And no matter how bad things are, no matter how horrible the things we go through, continue to persevere, and you will get to your goal. You will get to where you want to get. Things will get better. And that was a lesson to me, to never give up. And I hope this is a lesson to you. It's a motivation to you. Remember, if a cat can do it, I can do it. Okay? And one thing, that through life, something else I have heard is that we go through life and things not necessarily are that great, but we have to learn. We have to go through lessons and learn our lessons in this life. That's why we go through ups and downs and to difficulties. And if there is one thing that is one of the most valuable lessons we learn in life is no matter how bad things are, we must remain calm. It's to master the art of remaining calm, because if we remain calm, we will not give up. Okay, well, I hope you have a good week, and I will come back again and make another video in a few days. And if you don't forget to subscribe and click on the little bell, and then that way, when my next video comes up, you get told that there is a new video. So lots of love and stay safe, and we'll get out of this soon. Bye-bye.